What up, everybody? It's me, Bitchy, here back giving you another show. Here, honey, actually not even giving you a show, just coming to give you a little bitchy vlog, a little bitchy tea. Tea with DB is what I'm going to call this segment. On my lunch break real quick, just wanted to come give y'all a little less than 10-minute tea break with y'all to sip on some hot tea. And the tea is hot today, honey, because the biggest news and the only news that I want to talk about. We have some other news, but the biggest news right now that I want to talk about is just Jussie Smollett situation, child. Jessica, because you are real bitch made for making up that goddamn story and making up this whole rules, child. I remember sitting at work a couple weeks ago and getting this TMZ report that Jussie Smollett had been attacked by these MAGA hat-wearing, racist, homophobic people in Chicago, leaving a Subway and getting his ass beat and bleach poured on him and stuff like that. So initially, I'm like, oh my gosh, like if this really happened, this is terrible. I'm from Chicago. Chicago's my hometown. I've walked around Chicago at 2 o'clock in the morning after leaving a Subway and a taco stand in somebody's husband's house and never felt, scared for my life. So I'm just like, how could this happen in 2019, So I'm up in arms about it. I'm like, okay, well, I need to hear more. We're going to find out. So we start to hear more and more. They're like, Jussie don't want to give up the phone. I'm like, okay, okay, Jussie, why don't you want to give up the phone? It'll help them. Come on, Jussie. So I'm like, okay, but then again, he might have some dick pictures. He might be fucking with Terrence Howard or Hakeem on the show DL and don't want them to know. I understand. So I'm like, okay. More teas start coming out. They're like, child, we can't find no video surveillance of this attack happening. We did find some shadowy surveillance of two men walking. Two black shadowy figures. We didn't even know that they were black men. We just two black shadowy figures. So more tea is being released, and I'm like, okay, Jussie, like, what's going on? Like, where's the camera footage? Where's the proof? Come on, Jussie, we gotta let them. Come on. So, child, we keep hearing more and more. Jussie does the Good Morning America. Now I see the Good Morning America, and I'm like, okay, red flag, big red flag, sis. That entire interview gave me horrible acting job. He said, what am I supposed to do? Take it? Live with it? And not one tear was falling out of his eyes. So, child, I'm like, okay, Robin. Robin Roberts always in the middle of some drama and some teas, or uncovering some teas or in the middle of some teas. So child said that, okay, child. I'm like, I'm still going to believe him. He said that this happened to him. Why would he lie about this? Come on, Jussie. Where's the proof? So we then hear, child, that these two Nigerian black men were arrested at an airport, child. And they're like, okay, these are the two. So I'm like, okay, two big red flags, child. Black men, Nigerian, sexy-ass, muscular men beat up Jussie. So I'm like, okay, well, I guess, okay, maybe he didn't know that maybe he thought they were white. Okay, at least we have proof that some men did beat him up. So I'm like, yes, this is it. I'm like, finally they have these two men in custody. They weren't white men, they were black men. Even more horrible, it doesn't matter what color they are. Terrible, nonetheless, that this happened, but they now have these men in custody. So, child, a day or two later, child, we hear, well, remember those two black men that we arrested the other day, y'all? Come to find out, they done said, bitch, okay, look, officer, I've never been to jail before, and I'm not ready to go now. Jussie told us to do this. He paid us. He said that this was supposed to be some big thing that was going to blow up, and that he was going to get some type of publicity off of it. His salary was low, child. We don't want to go to jail. We will tell you whatever you need to know. We snitching. Give us stitches now because we snitching. So I'm like, nah, they lying. Like, this ain't true. I'm like, this ain't true, child. We just saw Jussie with Robin. He was crying. I said it was a bad acting job, but I was just being shady, my little messy, shady self that I am, for a little laugh. But he said he didn't lie. He didn't get on national TV and lie in front of the world. Child, today, I wake up this morning to find out Jussie has been arrested, child. They took his ass down to Cook County, over there on 26th and I don't know what it says, 26th and something, the Cook County courthouse. Child, he's over there in Cook County, child. I haven't even been to Cook County, and I'm from Chicago. I've never committed a crime. So, child, they booked him, child. He has taken his mug shot in the mugshot looking stupid. In my 6'9" voice, stupid. Jussie, then the commissioner then got on TV like this is an injustice. He wasted Chicago police work time. I do want to commend the Chicago police because y'all detectives and this detective work that y'all did to uncover this shit, although I did from the beginning have my little small doubts, y'all uncovered everything, child. Y'all use them goddamn... I used to be like, why do they got these cameras on these poles out here, y'all? But them cameras came in handy, y'all, because them cameras tracked them brothers from that hardware store. They went backwards, child. They found out where the cab dropped them off over there by Jussie, rewound from all the other cameras in the city. Good detective work, Chicago. Yes. Now solve some of these murders and these shootings and these teens and these babies being killed out there, and then I'll really give you a hand clap. But a little finger tap for this. Finger tap for y'all detective work on this. Jussie, all I want to say, because I like to keep these under 10 minutes like I said, is you ought to be ashamed of yourself, sis. Like, what are you, like, what? I don't, if this is mental illness, then you need help. But I really would love to hear what you were thinking. What made you do this? Now, if I get my ass beat and go to the police station, they gonna be looking at me like, wait, that other black nigga came in here and said he got his ass whooped. You ain't finna waste our police time. Where this happen? And I don't need that. And neither do the other millions of people now who are gonna have to be looked at with a side eye and a little squinty eye when they say that somebody beat their ass because they were gay or black or whatever else may come up. Just for this lighting, the sun just shining down on my beautiful caramel black skin. I love it. And I'm losing weight too. I'm still fat, but I'm losing weight. Anyway, I just threw that in there. But anyway, Jussie, get your life. You're gonna get your life. And I don't necessarily know if I want him to go to jail, but he does need restitution to the city of Chicago and some kind of fine and probation. Don't let him do no more, because he love to talk about how he smoke. Maybe that weed, and he didn't start traveling and smoking some other stuff, allegedly. Because I'm not going to give him the chance to come after me after you didn't lie. Because you're going to need coins, because you owe Chicago. You going to pay the Chi. And I ain't talking about Lena Waithe, okay? Can't wait for that second season, though, Lena. I will love to be on the third if you need a gay character to come in there and be with the boy who got the baby. Because I could fuck with him. Let's get all that. Child, I didn't went all into different tangents, but Jussie, get your life. They said that he's now facing up to 3 years. Give him one. Give him one and let him do 6 months. Let's do that. Lee, I believe Lee and them had something to do with this shit. They knew. Lee seemed like he was rehearsing that. Jussie, it's just another day in America. Child, allegedly, because he ain't coming after me either. But Lee, if you want me to replace him, I sing better than Jussie. Because I've heard Sis sing live and he cannot sing. He's out of tune. And he don't always sound great on Empire. And I hate it, I'm just saying. Anyway, y'all, follow me on my social media. The Real Bitchy will be back next week, Monday. The Bad Podcast is coming to you guys tomorrow with a special guest. Shout out to LJ. And yeah, follow me on all my social medias. Grinding, shining, trying to get out of this depression, y'all. But I'm doing it. I'm still alive, ain't I? I said when the video stopped, that's when you should be worried. Still coming. Deuces.